Here's Heidi and Frank on 95.5 KLOS and KLOS HD1, Los Angeles.
Heidi and Frank Show. Jim Breuer is going to be performing at Irvine Improv tonight through the 6th, I guess. Irvine.improv.com for your tickets. And he's here, isn't he? Where is
famous Jim Breuer? We love Jim Breuer.
Jim Breuer!
There he is. Hi, Jim.
Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We love it.
Have a seat.
Everybody's excited, Jim.
Are you?
You still...
Everybody around here is, yeah.
Still, go ahead, shoot
You're
away.
still doing your...
No.
No?
What about the other thing?
No.
You're not doing that either anymore.
No, but I'm doing that thing, though. The newer thing I got.
Yes, is this microphone on? There we go.
There we go. So am I doing what?
The radio show on Sirius.
No.
What happened?
Done. It's like 7-8 years.
I know, you're just like...
Was it that long?
I've been doing this for 20, man.
8 years. Well, listen, you...
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Here's the great thing about Sirius. Unless you're Howard Stern or like an Opie and Anthony, I mean, yeah, I had a good following, but it doesn't.
No dough.
It doesn't. The pay is... I shouldn't be telling you this. The pay was fantastic. I even felt a little guilty for the amount of work that I had to do compared to...
Was it every day?
Like
Did you do it every day?
I did do it every day, and then I scaled back to Fridays only.
Why can't we work a deal like that?
Jump.
Fridays only.
Fridays only.
Damn.
Yeah. And then, because I wanted... And the reason I went to Fridays only is because I wanted to start doing stand-up and just getting back out there again, because I realized... I wasn't selling tickets. We were every day, and they're like, "Oh, your show's huge. It is. Let's book Chicago. Oh, we got 80 tickets sold. What? So we were huge. Well, you are here if you get satellite, and then and everyone's like, "What happened to you? Would you fall off the face of the earth?" I'm like, "No,
That's always a good question for
big
somebody.
show.
I mean, it is satellite.
Serious. You get what's serious? Oh, all right. So
I don't do the podcasting. You're like, no, it's not. It's not a podcast. It's a
Right.
Forget it.
So now,
Glad you're back out doing the touring again. Jim Breuer is going to be performing at the Irvine Improv tonight through the 6th, tonight, tomorrow. Irvine.improv.com to get your tickets. Now, I don't know if you heard when you were in the green room that I was telling my lady, I was like, "Hey, Jim Brewer's going to be on the show," and she's like, "Who?" And I go,
you know him.
Here's the songs.
I was getting ready to say,
the songs are "Goat Boy" and "Half Baked." That's the two. So you heard that song? What song? The Half Baked. Oh yeah. And where's that band? And then the Goat.
The Goat from. I go, yeah, Goat Boy. But I almost felt like you've done so much since then, and been in so much stuff that it was like when I told her that, I almost felt bad for saying it, because it was such one of those characters on Saturday Night Live.
Sure.
But did you do that? It's like
screwing around
for yourself, screwing around.
No. That started as a kid. That started in high school. I would, when we go out, we'd sneak into bars, and it started off where I either talked to, I pretend I was AC/DC's roadie. Mm-hmm. I had all different characters, and one of the characters, which would get us unlimited amount of alcohol for the night free, was the Tourette goat guy. I would do the goat, and Tourette's is not funny, but we're getting free drinks. It works. So you'd walk up like, "Hey man, I need a couple drinks." And the guy like, "What's?" I'm like, "You all right, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, you all right?" And then boom, like, "Let's just go in a corner. I don't need your drink. I don't need your money. Just."
Oh my God.
Like, "Oh wow."
Awesome.
And then you get the whole parade of dummies with you, and they're like, "Can I do a donkey? I'm gonna go up and be the donkey. Can I get a?" And then, dude, you're overdoing it. You're overdoing it. We're gonna blow this scam.
The bartender catches out. He's like, "Get out of here, everybody!"
Right,
even you, goat.
Right, the goat. They felt bad. I was talking to chicks. Now you bring in the donkey, and we're clearing the place. So then, once SNL came, they go around, they ask you if you have characters. And
in the audition process, you have to have a couple.
I didn't do that.
Right?
That's the furthest thing I thought of doing. Yes, in the audition, In the audition, I wasn't really an impersonator. I can do Joe Pesci, but that was just from watching his movies, hanging out in the street. Like, you see this movie? Hey, where you get shit? I mean, it was just, that's all it was.
Right.
And then it turned into, that's the only impression I had. And then on my audition tape, I did Brad Pitt only because I had a goatee and I didn't look anything like him. So I just stuck my belly out and I said, "It's Brad Pitt in 40 years." And he was all fat. And and it was,
And they liked it.
I don't know how I got hired. I'm not going to lie to you. So yeah, that was the run on SNL, and it was fun. Tracy Morgan was on. Tracy Morgan.
What, 95 through?
Yeah, Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan.
And that was his audition tape. That's all he did was Tracy Morgan.
I said, "I'm Tracy Morgan."
Like, we love this guy.
Somebody go get pregnant. Somebody go get pregnant.
Have you ever been approached because you tell such great stories about your family and your neighbors and everything?
Your dad.
Have you ever been approached about doing a reality show?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Matter of fact, A&E about 3-4 years ago, and I made this documentary film about my dad. More Than Me, it's called. And they're like, "Hey, you got 3 kids and your wife and you're married 18, 20 years, and how about a reality show?" I'm like, "Yes, let's do it. When do you want to do it?" "Oh, we'll start filming in 3 weeks." "Hun, they want to do a reality show." And my wife's like, no. There's no cameras filming us.
Right. Shut that down.
Like, do you realize my personal appearances, how huge I'll be after Duck Dynasty or, Gator Boys? We're going to be huge.
Or Tickle.
Yeah,
Who the hell is
Tickle,
Tickle?
yeah.
See an ad for Tickle. I'm like, does everybody have a show?
And so she was like, "Listen, we got 3 young girls. Are you ready to start seeing your girls on magazines and people commenting if they're chubby, if they're not chubby? Are we good parents? Are we not good parents?" Like, I'm like, I'm like, "Oh, all right."
But hell yeah!
She's right
like,
again.
they can live through it. They'll be fine.
Why not just get a crew
Build
to follow
character.
you and your dad?
And you know what
constantly.
I did? And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And it did very well. And now I'm starting to realize I can do that. And I started filming. I started with my Facebook page. I just started filming me, my family, and I put little blurbs out, 30-second blurbs, 1-minute blurbs, and the following has shot up tremendously. And I get to control the content that's going out.
Right.
I'm in the middle of helping produce this other reality show, and the reality shows are so goofy because even this one, whoever the producer were, they were like, "We need a fight."
Yes.
Like, we need a fight?
It's
just
real.
Reality's no, we need a fake boyfriend. It's like, the Kardashians, all fake. I mean, everyone's a fake, but they're hired actors.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right. The public has no clue. Like, wow.
They're not even Armenian.
Right. They're not even Armenian. They're
Mexican.
They're not even Kardashians. They're totally different. They're Russian mobsters, you dummy.
In wigs.
I had no clue. Yeah. So
Yeah, they always want that. They're like, well, the reality part is we're going to put them in this situation so that a fight happens or whatever. But it's not. I always love on reality shows when it's when they've just woken up in the morning and they're like, "Oh," and you're like, "Really?
Yeah.
Lit like an angel. The makeup's on. Like that's not. Everybody knows that's not reality.
Right. They get tired of my house. There's a lot of yelling in my house.
Is there really?
Oh, my wife yells a lot.
At you or at the girls?
No, it's a kid. The kids beat the snot out of her.
So she's the hard one, and are you the
She's
easy
the
going?
bad cop. I'm the good cop.
Always. She always has to be.
99.9% of the time, it's good. Here, I'll give you a great example.
Yeah.
We went to back to school night. Now, for my oldest daughter just went in high school, so we go to back to school night. Now, my oldest daughter, she started this school, and she really wanted to be in this school, and it's a private school. So she gets in the private school.
That's why Jim Brewer's got to stay out on the road.
Right, you got that right.
Got to go to the Irvine Improv. Buy some tickets.
That's right.
Got a kid in private.
Sell out that Sunday show. Sell out that Sunday show. So we go there, and the teacher, right before we go, she's like, "I just want you to know, I got a 62 in this class, and I got a 61 in this class." Oh, all right. So we're going through the classes, and every teacher says, we don't give pop quizzes. We warn the kids 2 weeks in advance. We have after school
help time
stuff.
To prepare.
Over and beyond to prepare.
Right.
So now I'm steaming because for 2 straight weeks this kid is on Facebook, she's on Snapchat, she's on Twitter, she's on Instagram, she's planning this, and I keep saying, "Are you doing your homework?" "Yep." "You doing all your studying?" "Everything." "You ready for your test?" "Oh, so ready." "How'd the test go?" "Amazing." Really? I mean, every day you're home and just, I did it all in school. She has 2 free periods in high school. And so now, the minute I found out about this, I went, I can't wait to, and I learned all my parenting skills literally through the cop shows, the reality, through 48, the first 48, where I sit and I know the guy's guilty, and I'm just like, I just want to let you know, the other guy said, you might have failed. Maybe she'd tell me right now. So I'm ready to do my wife's like, "I've got to call her now. We're going to have her hung and put in prison. Take her hinges off the door. We're going to burn the computers." I said, listen, let's gather more information here. Let her build her whole pile of lies. Let her look at her face and tell us what she's been doing in all these classes. Okay, fine. We'll do that. I don't think we walked out of the school. We weren't even in the car in the parking lot, get home, and she's already on the phone. "We're going to be home in 15 minutes. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to cut your hair. I'm going to change it out the door. I'm going to color your hair. We're going to videotape you and put it on Facebook. I've had it."
Oh, my God.
And then I'm
so
the
much
one
for that plan.
Right, and I'm the one that goes in like, "Listen, I'm going to try to get your Instagram account back. I'm going to try to get your Facebook, but you need to work with me. Let's discuss where some of these problems are going." Where, at the end of the day, I'm making the big evil executive decision, but my wife is
But you turned up the heat in the bedroom, so she's like,
right.
You get water or something?
Right. And every once in a while, it's just a bizarre dun, dun. Where'd that music just come from?
Oh, it's with Mariska Hargitay. She's crazy. Where'd she come from?
Howard's on the phone. He wants to see if you would tell that story about the butt sword story and your daughter.
My gosh,
sure.
that's an
Is that an oldie? I'm not
serious satellite listener.
Yeah, Albert on line 2.
Say hi to Jim.
Hey, what's up, Jim?
Are you a regulator?
Yeah, I know all about that, man.
Okay,
hey, I actually met you up there with the Jose a couple years ago.
Okay. So
I went up there with the band King. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, all right. So you...
Short little dude. Yeah, I was a short little dude with the glasses.
Okay, what's going on?
Of course.
Oh, man, hey, that butt sword story is hilarious. It made me cry. I'm talking about...
What's the butt sword?
All right, here's what
Because it
happened.
was on Sirius, can't even be done on terrestrial radio.
Correct. So, it's not what it sounds like. Now, when I would do my satellite show, my family would always be in the background, and my mother and father. So right in the middle of the show, I'd constantly interrupted. My mother would call from the top of the stairs like, "It's getting windy out. Can you move the patio furniture in the garage?" Like, "Mom, we're live." "Well, tell them to go to commercial." So I'm constantly getting interrupted. So this one day my wife comes, she's visiting my mom upstairs, and she leaves the kids, and all I say is just make sure the kids don't come downstairs while on the radio. The little one comes downstairs, and she's whining, what I thought she was saying was, don't ask me why. She said, "butt sword." And I was like, what? She's like, "Butt sword." And she's really little, and I went, "Oh, you want to play the sword, the butt sword? You want me to be the butt sword pirate guy?" And I didn't understand what she was saying, and we were making fun of her, and then the more she'd say it, the more I act like a pirate. I thought she's 4. She's 4 years old.
Just playing with her.
So I think she wants to play this big. And it turned out when she left, one of the listeners called and said, "Breuer, she was saying my butt." is sore. So she had the bad runs that day, and she was trying to explain to me that her butt was sore. But she just kept saying, backyard. I went, butt sore. Yes, you're the butt sore guy. And the more I'd say that, she'd throw a tantrum on the floor, screaming while we're on live radio. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm screaming at my wife, can you take this thing? Take it. Come on. I'm trying to do a show.
Does your daughter remember that to this day? She remembers coming down?
She has no clue.
She doesn't remember that.
She was too young.
A traumatic experience for her.
Yeah,
I remember that time.
Yeah.
Right. Butt sore, and you had butt sore in your show.
Wow, that's such an obscure reference. That was.
Listen, Jim. Fans of the radio show, they
everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
They remember stuff that you're like, I don't even remember telling that story. I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
You're in their head. You're with them.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good.
What's one of the most embarrassing things that you've been caught doing when you thought you were alone and there was, but you weren't? Did it
have anything to do with a sword in your butt? Yeah. Awkward.
Close. Well, not going in the route where most people probably could head to. I guess the most G-rated fun thing would be I thought everyone was out of the house, and I'm a huge 80s metal fan. Okay. I love Judas Priest. Love Metallica. So Judas Priest just came out with their new DVD, the Epitaph, whatever it was, right? And I love the song Rapid Fire. Out in the world like a... So no one's home, and I put on my big flat screen this DVD, and I had it on 11.
Yeah.
And I'm blasting this thing, giving myself a concert in my bedroom with my underwear. And I literally had my shirt off, pretending I'm at the concert. And I'm twirling the shirt. And all of a sudden, I look to my right, and there's my daughter videotaping me. And she's stuck it on Vine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like my belly's hanging out. Like, what are you doing? And you hear like, and I turn like, what are you doing? She's like, you're on Vine.
Sand. So great.
And I wouldn't mind if my fat belly was hanging over my underwear.
If you looked really hot, you're like, put it up. Let's make another one.
Right.
I thought of that because I have a similar story. I was at home. I thought nobody was at home. I opened the refrigerator, and there happened to be like one piece of pizza that was left from the night before. So it was like, oh my, it wasn't all eaten.
It's like finding money in your pocket.
I know. And for some reason, I started singing and dancing with the pizza in my hand. I want to rock with you. And I started dancing with this pizza and eating it. And I didn't realize Elsa, who's my cleaning lady, was right around the corner, like cleaning in the foyer. And she comes around the corner. I'm just like, oh, hey, Elsa. I thought I was by myself. And why did I sing Michael Jackson with a piece of pizza out of nowhere? Why do I want to rock with it?
I have a nurse that helps me with my dad, and I thought they were at the house, and I remember doing very creative passing gas stuff in the kitchen, not knowing she was there.
She walks into your clout.
Well, I do the whole Bugs Bunny thing where it looks like I'm putting down wire, and then I'm wiring the box, and then I push down the thing for it to explode, and then I lift the cheek up and it blasts out. And yeah. And it's all practice for when my kids get home, and I didn't know I had an audience. So.
Oh, my God.
Those are good ones.
Yeah, but someone farts and doesn't know you're there.
That's the worst.
I
did yesterday.
My lady's
the airport.
Father's
my daughter was mortified.
Wife.
I thought it was going to be a quiet one, and then it came out. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
No, we were in the kitchen, like, hey, could you go back and tell Carol dinner's ready? And Carol was my lady's dad's girlfriend at the time. So I go back there. And the door's open, and I step in, I see her, and she's facing the opposite corner, like kind of spooky, like the Halloween thing where someone's just facing a corner. And she's facing the corner. I walk in, I'm getting ready to go, hey, Carol. As soon as I started to speak, she's... I mean, it was a big one. It was a big man fart. And this woman was probably
she's tiny.
4 foot 10, skinny. And I was just like, and I backed out slowly. I didn't want to embarrass her. I was like, hey. I'm not going to say anything. As soon as I get back out there, like, Carol just just farted. She had no idea I was in the room. It was huge.
Oh, Carol.
Oh, I miss Carol. She's dead now.
Yeah.
those things
She loves that story, though.
Clearly,
things
maybe
happen.
gastrointestinal.
Probably.
Finally got her.
She's the one that pooped at Macy's.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you something.
We've all had that story.
My next book is the top 10 cities my dad has dropped a deuce. That's an ongoing podcast that'll crush anybody.
Another 9 years
There I
of material.
was, Cincinnati, Ohio, riding the riverfront. Place was packed. Beautiful day. Little did I know there was nowhere to get clothes in sight when Dad dropped his 8th deuce of the year. Oh, man. You don't know.
Jim Breuer is going to be performing at the Irvine Improv tonight and tomorrow and Sunday, and I want you to get tickets. Irvine.improv.com. Thank you so much for coming in, dude.
Thank you
Anytime
for
you're back
having
through,
me.
come on through.
I'd love to. Thanks for having
anytime.
me.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
We're going to take a break. Come right back. We are Heidi and Frank.
That was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank show on 95.5 KLOS. Now, to get the show in its entirety, on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.